Our Tweed's program, and I'm proud to announce today that our selection was Texas in Her Own Words, written by Mr. Tweed Scott. So we're very pleased.
Wow. That's all I can really say. When I first found out that Texas in Her Own Words was even nominated to be a finalist, I was floored, because this book has proven to be the little book that could. I remember back when I was writing this book that the last thing this world needs is another book about Texas. I started to figure out that there's at least 4 traits that all Texans share. The first trait is the fact that Texas was once its own country. That is an absolute unique distinction. No other state can legitimately make that claim. It's part of your identity. It's who you are. It's a big part of the Texas psyche. The next 2 traits are very closely related. The second one is the state education system. Texas is one of the few states in the entire Union where the state history is so heavily mandated in the public schools. It is the law in Texas. Your children are going to get Texas history in the 4th grade. They're going to get it again in the 7th grade. Some school districts will exercise the option of teaching it in the 11th grade. You won't graduate from a state college without taking a semester of Texas government, nor will you teach in this state without taking that course. The next trait is very closely related to that, and that is, if your family goes back 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 generations, somebody in your family played a role in this thing we call the story of Texas. Doesn't matter how minor it is. You could have had a great-great-uncle who brought water to Sam Houston's horse 20 minutes before the Battle of San Jacinto. Does not matter. The fact is that you had somebody in your family who's a part of this thing we call the story of Texas. So you can see that kids, if they get this at school and then they get it at home, it's a no-brainer to understand why they grow up knowing that they're part of something that's romantic, something heroic, and something special. And so, kids just come by that naturally. They grow up with it. The 4th trait is the Alamo. The Alamo, what happened at the Alamo is not really unique in history. Pretty well it's happened in virtually every generation, to where some people got together and fought to the death over an idea. What does make the Alamo unique is the fact that this is the one time when a country was forged out of that. And as a result of that, Texans admire people who show this kind of courage and who stand up for what they believe in, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Texans just glom to that. That's because that's part of the Texan character.